Hello and welcome back to another Napoleon Total War multiplayer battle 2v2. It is me and Burnside once again, and I am the British, as you can see. And Burnside decided to go with the Ottomans. And I believe the rule of this battle is no rules, if I remember correctly. So, I think maybe we limited the cannons, actually, is what we did. So maybe 2 cannons apiece. So, I brought horse artillery. Actually, I think it might be 3 cannons, because I think I also brought a, nope, actually, just 2 horse artillery. Okay, so let's talk about the composition. I have mostly foot infantry. Foot infantry. So, when I'm go Great Britain, I like to go a lot of foot infantry just because they have the best accuracy in the entire game for just standard line infantry that costs the same amount as other standard line infantry. So really don't even worry about the guards when it comes to Great Britain. And as well, the foot infantry does get great morale. I think it's like, I don't even want to speculate, to be quite honest with you. But let's go take a look at Burnside. So he's got a bunch of regular line infantry, as well, all the way down here. Got a mortar, another mortar. Burnside, you can see he has 3 of his cadet rifles and mounted Nazim cadets, I guess. I think those are light cavalry, is what those are. Now, I also have light dragoons to go with my squad as well. Let's go ahead and speed this up and get to the battle. I believe this is Russia versus Prussia. Yes. So, with it being no rules, I believe we got 2 unicorns. So, ooh, beautiful artillery shots right off the jump. But what I usually like to do as far as rules is no fix, no unis. And unicorns are Russia's attempt at howitzers, and it's a very good attempt because these are the biggest guns you can get for howitzers in the game, and it's almost like a cheat code. So we'll see those things pump in here in a minute. So the strategy, let's get to that. I am running up the hill. You can see where I put my boys right here in the tree line, and it looks like Prussia has the same idea. Now he does have some long range guys, and I don't believe I have any. That is correct. So it's really vital for me to get this top area right here, and we're going to see how that plays out. Over here, Burnside's doing the same. We're all just charging the top of the hill. That's one thing about this map is first one to the top usually gets that big advantage. So let's go ahead and speed up just a little bit. Look at me, I'm being a little daring here, and I go balls to the wall, horses, fast gallop, let's get there. And I leave my horses way back here. I see it too late, and I don't even bring them all the way up, but I feel like I'm going to attack them. But look at this. He says, yeah, you want to do some of that? Alright, charge of the light brigade! And these guys are toast. I see it way too late. I unlimber them, and it's just good night, Irene. Ugh, brutal. So right off the jump, I lose a cannon. And so that's not good. I'm bringing up my boys as quick as I can. They're gone now. They're just they're out of there. So poor performance on my side. I'm not gonna pretend to be the best guy in the game at this. Here's my other cannon I brought up, and I am leaving him kind of exposed too. Luckily, Russia doesn't see it. Russia kind of did the same thing I did with the long lines, and ooh, the Russians actually get right up in Bernie's grill, gets a bunch of his long-range guys, but he did support him with these bet guys, and we're shooting them. But still, half a squad completely gone. Russia doesn't want this fight. No, 3 versus 4, and they got the woods. Nah. Alright, let's get back to my side, see what's happening. So I'm feeling like a pretty big idiot. I see that this is really going to be the engagement, so I'm bringing these guys all the way around and replacing what this unit should have been doing the whole time. Also, I am protecting this flank with these guys, thinking they could come through the forest. Honestly, if they were a little bit better, they probably would be converging all around here and really taking up this area. But they don't, so I get a little lucky here. And I do have some horses here and reserved in case they try to get froggy with me. Looks like they are being a little passive, though. So we'll take a look at that. I think the real action's over here. Now, I do have these 3 line infantry, and I am going to take advantage. So my plan is to come in here, hit him on the flank while Bernie gets him in the front. Now, Bernie's taking some bad losses here. So as much as I said Russia doesn't want this engagement, ooh, what are they doing here? Oh, he catches Bernie sleeping. Gets a full charge bonus. Oh, yeah, kills 8 right off the jump. And this other one, oh, he sees it just in the nick of time to counteract the charge bonus, but still gonna take some losses. Hey, well, so it's not looking good so far for us. I lost 1 cannon, but I haven't lost any of my units yet. I'm starting to form up over here, really get them in lines, and they're just being real passive. I think they're trying to get their long-range guys up here, and they're walking. What did I say about walking in this game? It will lose you battles, and that is not good. But I, on the other hand, am running, trying to get my horse cannons up in position. Meanwhile, while I'm doing that, I'm getting my boys in position over here, getting them on the flanks. He doesn't see it at all. He's microing on this side of the battle with his horses, I believe. So I'm just going to take some free shots and just start wrecking them. Oh, but he does see me at the last second, and that's after he loses. Oh, man. What is that, 25 of his Jaegers? Not good. But let's check back over here. So I get my boys really jankily set up here. So get them in canister range. I love to use the horses like that, but look at my cannon setup. This is terrible. One's facing this way, one's facing that way. Oh, should have. You gotta wait for it. So I didn't, and I'm paying the price. But because of that, bum ba da dum bum 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 bum. Woo! Death come to the Persians. He did not like that canister sandwich. Oh, Nelly. Well, so as that's going on, I see this whole little path right here down to his unicorns, and we haven't really seen him since I talked about it at the very beginning. He kind of gets them all janky too, but I think he sees me, and it's a little too late. I'm bringing this guy and this guy, and I'm also trying to close this over here. Really, I can't believe he didn't bring more guys to bear. So we're gonna leave this. Also, look at this line of sight real quick. Pretty tough. He's got me at an advantage, but I do have the wood cover, so it's kind of tough. So he does try to put some Howie shots on me. It's too late. He's done. You know what? Let's just watch it. Let's watch the glory. Woo! Dead Russian unicorns. And I probably shouldn't have even bothered with these guys, but now I do have a guy in the back to harass. But let's go back to the main engagement over here. It's kind of slow. I think Prussia. Oh, he's just letting me canister him. I'm okay with that. He is finally deciding to go over here. At this point, I do have. Oh, look at this sweetness. It's just we're both looking opposite directions, but we can basically high five each other almost through the woods. That's kind of fun. All right, let's see what else we got. Still shooting, still firing. It looks like Bernie is kind of I really don't know what he's doing over here. I think this is the main micro where all the players are spending a lot of their time, so I think a lot of finesse was happened over here, but I didn't really get to watch it. I was doing a lot more around the battle. He was kind of holding them in place right here. So at this point, I'm trying to come up. I really want to see if I can't really pincer him and put him, really get him here. I tell him, hey, I'm about to make my move. You need to move up. Oh, I think it's about to start popping off. Oh, yeah, so look, I saw it. And I said, you know what? If you really want to give it to me, I will take it. And I even start getting my canister, or I'm sorry, my howitzer over here, and he saw that blast. Oh, this is... he probably should have paid more attention. He still has all 3 of these lines, 5 of these lines. That's poor management. He was just thinking he was shooting me. He didn't even see these guys, I don't think. which is too bad for him. Oh, but he was microing his horses, and that's why he wasn't worried about those guys in the forest. So while he wasn't looking there, I wasn't looking there, and look at that, what happened. I ended up losing all my cannons and my a couple of my line squads. So that's not good. I do have these guys firing in the back. I do have these horses I don't really see until a little too late, and I also have this line infantry as well. So I really should be using these guys a little bit better. Oh, look, he finally sees something. Yep, he finally sees me in the forest, and it's really not good for him now, because now I got two lines looking at him, and I got two guys in the forest looking out this way, and I have the clear advantage at this point. Whose men are running, sir? Oh, he is still eating me alive with those horses, but I did get the square finally. I will get that bonus, and it's going to take a lot of his horses out. And I still got these guys firing, and I get the counter charge, so let's take a look at that. Oh, charge in, men! Yeah, he doesn't like what's happening there. And he's still just letting me shoot him. That is too bad. Alright, let's take a quick look. Oh, yep. So I'm also microing over here. Bernie's finally pushing up. It looks like he did push up. We did conquer all of this, all these Russians. The Russians actually fared much better on this little engagement than I suspected they would. And this was where the Ottomans, Bernie, ended up making a lot of his hay, but I did have these three line infantries that really helped him out, and I took out the unicorns during the middle of the battle, so that was a big push. Alright, the light dragoons said, you know what, I'm about tired of your long-range business, so I'm just going to throw these guys away, it looks like, and I'm going to, what do you do when you charge cavalry? You advance your infantry. That's standard textbook stuff, especially when they're in square, because they're you don't get nearly as many guys shooting. Oh, did you see the guy flying? Oh my goodness. So now it's looking pretty dire for Prussia here. I'm starting to bring in all the boys. He does still have some cannons down here. I should have probably taken these guys out way at the onset. Look at that. He hasn't even unlimbered them. Well, that's yeah, that happened. All right, so my light dragoons making their way. I think we're just trying to really finish Russia off at this point. And oh goodness, are they gonna start dropping? Look, you saw the full envelopment. If you're one of these boys, you're like, oh goodness gracious, get me out of this hell. But there is no escape, men. No escape. So the Ottomans and the Russians were classically very bitter rivals, and so the Ottomans are loving life right now. It's always good to stick it to your rival. Look at that perfect view. Got the little hill to help protect you against some bullets, and yet you can shoot right over the top of it. Perfect. Alright, let's go take a look at the other side of the battle. I think I totally pushed him down the hill. So, yep. He says, alright, I concede the hill. You win that. I'm going to run back to my cannons, which I had just now unlimbered. And you're going to have to beat me here. Which, I mean, that's very smart. Probably one of the best things he did in the entire match. So, oh, I got pretty lucky there. Balls are hitting there and hitting way up in the air afterwards, so that's kind of nice. Alright, let me just make sure we're not missing anything. Yeah, Russia's all but routed. I think they got two guys left, and Bernie's classic Bernie going in for the bayonet. Oh, no. He says, actually, we're gonna get right up in your face. Give you some bullets. Pow pow. Oh, and you see these guys. Oh yeah, they're gonna come in. Oh, actually, I think those guys are routed. He sure is. So they got 1, 2, 3 more boys here. I'm starting to make my advance on this side. Starting to get position. I see all these guys. This is not an insignificant amount of troops. So I really have to be smart about what I do. And they got the artillery over here. However, it's kind of exposed. They don't have anyone protecting it. Usually what I would like to do is put one of my line infantry, put it right behind them, and then if a horse comes charging, I will square it, and it will get the bonus of the square and kind of protect my cannons. The cannons they're going to get hurt. Let's not kid ourselves. But if you also layer it with another guy, like maybe right here, shooting out at the horses while the other guys are in square, it will be pretty devastating. Alright, so this is all but done. Let's see, you got one musketeer, all routing. Looks like, yep, bringing them in columns. I think he's walking his men, so that'll take a while. I, on the other hand, am also walking my guys, so I think these guys are, oh, they are very tired. They deserve a break. They won their side of the battle. Oh, these guys are only winded, so yep, they're gonna get them Russian. After beating the Russians? Yes. Oh, look at this guy in his cute yellow shirt. I wonder what you had to do to get the yellow shirt. That's pretty nice. Golden Brigade. Oh, looks like I'm making a push. Alright. Oh, here we go. Poor camera angles. Oh, yeah, so... oh, these are my Fencibles. Basically militia. That's what they are. Ooh, they're running. I always love trying to hit a moving target. Oh, what a... oh, I got him right in the face. Ow, 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 ow. Damn. That's not good. Alright. We also have these boys getting in tight formations. Golden shirt boy is still here in this one as well. He has a, what is that? A stick? Yeah. Don't mess with Baton Man. He shall rule the day. Alright, we got some Ottomans helping. Oh, and I see I see what he's doing. Oh, and look, I'm probably gonna run into these stakes. Oh, that's brutal. That was exactly what you wanted to do, though. If you were Prussia. Wow, I killed so many horses. Look at all those dead horses. I honestly don't even know if I saw that in the game. But needless to say, I did see that we got both his cannons off the field. So mission accomplished. Good job, boys. It came at a cost. Alright, so he has his musketeers charging my, well, let's just call them militia. That's what they are. And I honestly don't know who's going to win that. I got 57 guys. He has 57 guys. Theoretically, he should win. Yeah, that's just a better unit. It costs more and better stats, so yeah. Where is the rest of the army? So I got horses coming, foot. And I'm kind of fighting off a little bit more than I can shoot. Look at these poor lines here. I'm telling Burnside, like, hey, yeah, I'm shooting your boys in the back. This is not where you want to be, and I'm scrunched up. Let me sprawl out, get my legs spread. There we go, and now he's doing the right things. Oh, these boys are getting a little too froggy, and they are going to pay for it. Come, men, come. Oh, not good. That's not good. They're a rebel without a cause. Oh, they're acting like AI, to be honest with you. I don't know if the guy quit. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe this is AI at this point, because this is really bad. I'm pretty sure it is, actually. Because players don't play like that. Oh. So, we got this little Musketeers, 36 guys. Says, we're going to take on all 110 of you. Good luck. Oh, we got 2 gold shirts. Don't mess with them gold shirts. Alright, so we also have the horse to come clean that up, and this is pretty much where it ends. It looks like I end up getting the Russian general. I do have these foot infantry coming down to clear up this, and really this was a match where we kind of ganged up on Russia, I believe, is what ended up happening. Because I had 3 line squads and a horse that I committed to that side. I even had a cannon, but had to convert him over to my flank whenever everything went to hell. And but at the end of the day, we ended up having massive amounts of troops to their not so massive extinguished army, and yeah, it was fun. So there they go, and looks like the last 2 are these Russians that are just right in the randomly in the middle. I feel like at this point I would just say, alright, what are we running to? Oh, this giant army? Oh boy. Actually, I think I got a thing. I gotta go do. I'm actually gonna bounce. And that's what they do. So, Well, good game to our opponents. Looks like that I once again, as usual, brought the most guys, 1692. And I had substantially the most kills, 1424. Burnside came in a close third, behind the Russians, who had 963. And it looks like all the armies are pretty much the same level. I had 200 more than the lowest guy. But let's look at our unit stats real quick. So this guy gets a medal. He is triple-digit kills, and he only lost 44 guys. So well done, men. As well as these guys, 156 or 157, and then 170 for these guys. Ooh, I think they get the MVP award. 170. So that is a great job. General, no kills, 8 losses. Well, at least you were there. So that was it. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, this is Texanus Maximus.